Okay, we are back. My wife's sleeping on the sofa, so I can finally come in here and start breaking stuff. This is the first time in a long time that we've had anything WWE to break, especially new product. I don't even think I've even cracked anything Tops since Tops took back over, have I? I'm thinking back, I don't think I have. Everything's been so expensive that I don't think I've opened anything Tops new. I remember I got some blasters like I did with these ones. Like these are just blasters that I got off of Amazon. But I think the blasters that I opened were from Panini. So yeah, WWE Universe, the brand new one. I've been seeing people pulling autos from these. 6 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Let's check it out. Somebody posted that online that Amazon had these up for sale, and I still had credit with Amazon for a return that they didn't even want me to return. They just gave me my money back on something. So it's kind of like free money. And so yeah, I use those to get these. I've been seeing a lot of damaged cards too. People who follow this probably have seen that there has been damage to some of these universe packs, especially in the blasters. So we'll see if we got that type of a setup in this one or not, but no, it looks pretty good. Now, these are cool looking, but they're also very just basic. Like I like the shimmer of them, you know what I mean? Like I like that whole thing, but there's just not much to them. Like the names don't really stand out. Like they're very, unless you get them on the right angle, it's a very plain looking card. Like Chief J Strongbow, Corey Graves. Now that's a cool looking one. I like that. The Booker T there. Booker T namesakes. Okay, so on the back, we never even looked at the back. The back, that would just be the base stuff. So Booker T namesakes. What is the namesake? Like what is it? Just says that it's from the universe. Oh, Booker T namesakes. And of course, this is Universe 2025, even though we're well into 2026 by the point that these came out. All right, Kane, Charlotte Flair. So you can see, I think you guys can see from this, like, it's a cool looking card as long as you have a light behind you and you're moving it around and doing the flash stuff with it. But when there's no flash to it, it's just a very, very silver card. Like, very, very silver card. That's why at least the Kane one, the picture on that Kane one looks pretty cool. And that's a Survivor Series card. But yeah, that Namesakes Booker T one seems to be the best one that we got going here so far. And best for looking as well. All right. Let's chop the top off of these. Let's do this the faster way. Get the top cut off of these. We can just slide our cards out because we're going to open all 3 right now. It's probably going to be the only, unless, I don't know if my card shop even got Universe. He never posts anything online about getting WWE stuff anymore. He's actually getting pretty smart. He's getting in a case or 2 of anything new WWE, and then he's just putting it aside. And then he posts it online about a month or 2 later because he knows that the retail price in the US has gone up. So he's just going to cash in off that. All right, Julia. I'd like to get a Universe box, but at the same time, BBM's coming out in about a month, and I'll be cashing out on that one, so I'll be getting at least a case or 2 of that stuff. Kairi Sane, God, I was just discussing with somebody again how Kairi Sane has to be one of the most gorgeous things in all of professional wrestling. Her and Mina Shirakawa. I think those are 2 of the most gorgeous ones. Hulk Hogan WrestleMania card. John Cena Money in the Bank card. Michael Cole base. DDP base. I'm assuming that if it's a parallel, there'll be a different coloring to it with a numbering on it. Roxanne Perez base. Drew McIntyre base. What is that? Dazzling debuts. Well, we know that's Brown Strongman, right? Dazzling debuts, Brown Strongman. And it's kind of got like this weird soda bubbly to the back of it. So I'm assuming that's some type of one of the 15,000 parallels that Topps made up. This one seems to have that same, but it's got a really weird, I guess that's part of the coloring, that blue swirl right there in the center. That just looks like an off coloring on it, but all right, 2 exclusive Galaxy parallels. I'm assuming that's what those are. Those must be the Galaxy parallels. Berto. Can't believe they just named him Berto now. At least go back to like Humberto. Like it's just Berto. I guess Birdo. I would assume Birdo is probably better than being, what is it, Rio or Bravo right now. But yeah, they got some weird choices of naming people there right now. All right, let's get these last ones out so we can get into the other boxes as well. This is my first time. I haven't watched anybody break these, and I haven't broken any yet. So that's why I was going kind of slow on this first box. Just kind of checking out what the deal is with this stuff. All right, Chelsea Green. Pete Dunne, speaking of Berto. Kane. So what's this? Oh, this is the Dazzling debut again, right? That looks like it's kind of got that different look to it. I don't know if that's a Galaxy or not. I think the other one was a Galaxy, wasn't it? I have no idea. Yeah, the one with Braun Strowman's got the Galaxy to it. The Kane ripping the door off the steel cage, that just seems to be a regular. Yeah, they don't mark, at least on the Panini stuff. Panini would like tell you exactly what you were looking at for the parallels. LA Knight, Triple H, Katana Chance, Piper Niven, Caden Carter. That's how old this set is. Most of them have been released by this point. Alex Shelley. That must be a Galaxy because that's got the way different look to it on there. Put that one up top there. All right, Randy Orton, Money in the Bank. Seth freaking Rollins, SummerSlam. JC Jane. I'm starting to love JC Jane on NXT even more now. Seth freaking Rollins. There's a funky looking Bray Wyatt. Oh, that's numbered. 125 out of 399 Bray Wyatt card. All right, so we got a numbered parallel there. Mankind, WrestleMania, Cowboy Bob Orton, WrestleMania, and Rocky Johnson, WrestleMania. Cowboy Bob Orton, WrestleMania, just for a cool little trivia tidbit. He's the first wrestler that I saw live and the first wrestler that I saw wrestle at a WrestleMania. There we go. First match of WrestleMania 3, which I got taken to by my dad. Cowboy Bob Orton and Don Morocco came out first, and then the Can-Am Connection came out second. And that was the first live match I've ever seen. And it was the first match of WrestleMania 3 as well. So pretty decent first match of all time. I always wanted to get a Morocco and an Orton auto, like in person, just to tell them that, like, you guys were like my first. You were my first wrestler that I ever saw live. All right, so it looks like that. Yeah, it looks like these two. I don't know. It looks like all three are Galaxy parallels. All three of those seem to have the Galaxy parallel to them. And then these are special insert ones. We'll see when we get to the next box if there's something about the special inserts that I'm missing, or if it's just I have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm breaking these. Who knows? All right, let's get into box number 2. All right. Now, we're not expecting autos. Of course not. It's blasters. I'm pretty sure the Card Shop Hero got blasters. They got blasters of the last couple, but they just sit on the shelves because they're still kind of expensive. Like, for being blasters, like, and I know what the blaster price is back in the U.S., so the blaster price in the U.S. versus blaster prices over here, it's not worth me picking up any of the blasters from his shop. But then the price of the hobby boxes is absolutely insane. So if I want cards, then blasters is kind of the better deal for how much I spend. But then for what I get out of it, blasters kind of suck. So, all right, cards are not coming out of these very easy. They're all kind of, the packs are all kind of creased. All right, I thought cutting into the packs would be smarter, but I guess it wasn't very smart to do it that way. All right, Scarlet. Jesus, these packs are full of people that are not supposed to be there anymore. All right, let's see what we got here. Asuka. Now, see, that's, yeah. Seth Rollins, that's, or no, Miz. That's obviously a Galaxy. Really wish it would just freaking say Galaxy on it. Be a hell of a lot more help for people doing this stuff. Bret Hart, Randy Orton, Natalia. What's this one? Remarkable Returns, 94 out of 99. All right. So we got a Diesel Nash, 94 out of 99. Seth freaking Rollins base. Obafemi. CM Punk. Riley Osborne. He's gone, right? Is he got? He's gone. I think he's gone. Pretty sure he's gone. I know that Chase U's gone. I'm pretty sure most of those Chase U guys are gone now too. Alright, The Rock. Lyra Valkyria. What is that? Let me in. Namesakes. I don't know what these namesakes things are, but it's got that whole galaxiness to it on the back of it, like the Booker T one did as well. So, a Bray Wyatt namesakes card. Kurt Angle. Thea Hale. God, I love Thea Hale. Scarlet. Lola Vice. That's another great one. And JD McFunko Pop. All right, let's get into these last 3 packs of this box. See what we got going on here. It's a cool set, but like I said, they're flashy, but they're very subdued flashy. Is that a good way to say it? They're chrome without being an exciting chrome. That's probably a better way of putting it, I guess. There's just no real wow to these cards. But then Topps is not doing a lot of stuff that's really wow lately anyway. But then neither was Panini. So all those people are like, Panini did it better. Nah, bite me. No, they didn't. They just had 1,000 parallels for you to collect, so you felt like you were getting something. Brutus Creed. What's this? All right. Foreign Objects. The Boogeyman with fire. Not numbered. Still a cool parallel, though. All right. Gunther. Gunther, that must be the other Galaxy from this box. All right. Rock WrestleMania. Johnny Sameface. Tatum Paxley. I love Tatum Paxley as well. Zelina Vega. Roddy Piper WrestleMania card. Kevin Owens WrestleMania card. Jason Kelsey. Why is Jason Kelsey in here? Jason Kelsey was a gridiron legend. Yeah, so who gives a crap? Alright. Jakara Jackson. Like, that's an awful picture. You would figure that sometimes that people would be like, you know what? Could you change my picture? Cora Jade, she looks good. She's not around, but she looks good. Braun Breaker. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, out of $3.99. All right, so we got 2 numbered cards out of this box. All right, we got a Yokozuna, we got a Batista, and a Brian Pillman. All right, so 2 numbered cards out of that box. We got that Shawn Michaels out of $3.99, and we got that Diesel out of $9.99. All right, let's get those ones. Let's get the Diesel into here. I can't find my proper top loaders right now. So we'll top load this stuff up later. I'll knock them all down. We already know that, but I'm still going to top load them up later. See, even my Funkos can't even stand up properly. Okay, so we got one more box left to go. So our big ones right now is our 399s, right? A 399 Bray Wyatt, 399 Shawn Michaels, and a 99 of Diesel. None of these other ones were numbered, right? It's hard to see with the way that these things shine on here. It's hard to see the numbering on these things very well. I guess I'm old school. I guess I just still pine for the old. Everybody's always like, the old top stuff, it was the same pictures. It was the same garbage all the time. It was, and to a certain degree, but they still had some cool ass releases. Like you can't tell me that this is the replacement for Undisputed. This is nothing like Undisputed. Like, this is the quality of these cards versus that killer Undisputed quality. No way in hell. All right, let's do a few of these ones this way. Asuka. All right. Asuka, The Rock. Roddy Piper. I'm guessing that's one of those namesakes cards. Yeah. Roddy Piper, namesakes card. That's a killer picture of Piper because he never usually looked like that. All right, Bray Wyatt WrestleMania card. Sandman card. That's a surprise. Sandman's in this set? Like, they have an ECW guy in this set? Dakota Kai. Like, did they have a certain amount of cards they needed and they ran out of wrestlers? Like, I wouldn't expect to see Sandman in here because there's not, guarantee you, there's no Raven, there's no Taz, there's no Dudleys. So Sandman is like the lone ECW guy in this set. Is that what we're gonna see? All right, interesting. See a Sandman card. All right, Obafemi, Lola Vice. That one looks like it's cut off center. Looks fine. Maybe the top part's printed wrong. I don't know. Mankind. That looks like a galaxy there. Randall Orton. Yeah. Steve Austin. Eric. Braun Breaker. Natalia. What's that one? Forever Factions. All right, the NWO Forever Factions. Well, that's the true NWO right there, those four. Anybody beyond that, it was just adding to the soup when you didn't need more flavors. All right, Cody, Uncle Howdy, and Tiffany Stratton. Sometimes Tiffany Stratton is just like goddamn hot, and sometimes she looks weird. I don't know what it is about her. Like, it's like a half thing with me on her sometimes. Sometimes I'm just looking at her going like, wow. And then sometimes I'm like, what's weird about her? I think the weird about her thing is like more often than the wow part. All right, 3 packs left. Don't think we're going to be pulling an auto, even though, like I said, I've seen people pull autos out of these hobbies. And they do put an okay amount of autos into the hobby boxes too. Not hobby, the blaster boxes. I think just to get people hoping and to get people kind of like buying more to hope that they get one. But yeah. All right. Otis, Tatum, Balor, Trips, Big E, Ted DiBiase. God, one of the best bad guys on the planet. Brutus Creed, Cora Jade. What is that? Tiffany Stratton out of 99. All right. So 2 of the boxes had at least had an out of 99 card for us on top of the 399 card. I don't know if we're going to have a 399 card in this one, though. RVD. Big Bossman. Look how fat he was there. Bossman was awesome, though. Tony D. Zelina Vega. Kiana James. Like, Kiana James, like, come out of nowhere and all of a sudden she's just all over everything. She's pretty killer. Randy Orton. What do we have here? A Ringleaders Undertaker card. All right, no numbering on those, but a Ringleaders Undertaker card. Our Galaxy of Austin Theory and our base Miz. All right. So that one did not have the $3.99 that the other box had. I'm just giving them a quick look because, like I said, I'm tired. I am. And this is just one of those sets. We haven't seen it yet, so we don't really know what we're looking for. But yeah, seems like we got all of our numbered stuff. If you see a numbered card that I missed, just shout it out in the comments. But I don't think we missed any this time. It seems like almost every time I open a box, I miss a parallel or two because I'm just going too fast or I'm not really paying attention that as well as I should. But yeah, there we go. WWE Topps Universe. Not bad. Nothing crazy, but still some cool cards in there. Tiffany Stratton one's pretty nice. I like those. I like that. These namesake cards, they stand out really nicely. The Galaxy, they just added a couple extra planets to the back. Like, that's all they did on those. They just added that little bit of planetness to them. So it's just kind of like a, I don't know, not a weak parallel, but not the best parallel. The Undertaker card, that's pretty nice. NWO card, nice. Roddy Piper, pretty damn nice. Oh, so Piper is namesakes. They're forever factions, and Undertaker is a ringleader. Oh, so there we go. So we got, how many numbered cards did we get? We ended up with 4. 4 numbered cards, 4 numbered parallels. All right. Bray Wyatt, 125 out of 399, or The Fiend. Shawn Michaels, 257 out of 399. Diesel, 94 out of 99 on that card. And Tiffany Stratton. Oh, it's a 99 out of 99. Double numbers. I love double numbers. Ringleader, Factions, Piper. No, Namesake, Galaxy, 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 Galaxy. Foreign Objects. Namesakes for Bray Wyatt. Dazzling Debut for Kane. Booker T namesake. And we have Braun Strowman and Alex Shelley and Sheamus all as our Galaxy ones. So not bad. Pretty cool. Pretty fun. Like, it's just boxes to open, right? Like, if you're into opening stuff, then you open stuff, right? Not going to complain. Wasn't expecting an auto. Wasn't guaranteed an auto. And so we got what we got. Tiffany Stratton, like getting that one. Bray Wyatt, I like to keep my mouth shut about Bray Wyatt as much as I can. Bray Wyatt's cool. Bray Wyatt was cool. Bray Wyatt was just... Bray Wyatt needed to be reined in there near the end. A lot of Bray Wyatt's ideas were way too out there for what we were watching. But yeah, I get in fights with people online sometimes because I voice my opinion that, yeah, he was a former heavyweight champion, but it doesn't mean that he was at that level, really. I always get in fights with people over the Bray Wyatt thing and the Owen Hart thing. I'm not even going to go into the Owen Hart thing right now. I'm too tired. So there we go. WWE Universe Blasters. Not bad. Like I said, got them off of Amazon, and I'm probably not going to be getting any more of them because they sell out pretty fast, and it's cool, but I'm not a parallel collector, so I don't need stacks and stacks of parallels like I already have around here right now because, my God, too many parallels here. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out on this one. If you don't subscribe. If you're looking for more BBM stuff, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I got the boxes. Those boxes are here. 2014, 2016, and 2017 True Heart coming up probably in one of the next videos that we're going to be putting on here. So stay tuned. Lots of old school BBM and new BBM cases coming up within the next few videos probably, but like within the next couple of months, we're going to be breaking a lot of BBM stuff on here again for 2026. So don't miss it. Make sure you stick around, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.